This is a kind of yellow stream. It's 10:37 p.m. Let's go. Now to do the link and ping Discord. Alright, got the link. Alright, stream notifications, YOLO stream. Boom. Let's see. Hello. I think everything is working. According to OBS, my mic is working, music is working, and game audio is working. So, hello everybody, especially JT Plays. I am honestly surprised we got more than one person in the first 5 seconds. I did not expect that. Considering it's 10:38 p.m. According to YouTube, nobody's on right now. By the way, just confirm my microphone is working. Actually, I can just listen to it. Yeah, okay, it sounds like it's working. This is V5, not 4.2. Is the music a good volume and game sounds as well? I'm just gonna hope it is because OBS says that it is. Yeah. Although actually I'll turn music up a tiny bit. There we go. Yeah, this is just kind of improv stream. I'll show you what I have done so far. I've moved these down, although there's still those up there. I'll probably remove them at some point. And here's the inside. It's completely hollowed out right now. No crystals, barely any redstone, barely any hallways. This is going to be a complete revamp of Gaia's Vault. If you've read the patch notes so far, you can probably see it. The issue of the 4.1 is that we discovered new portal mechanics. Portals can generate inside of walls if forced to, down to Y70. Just the inside, not the outside. The outside is still going to be pretty much the same. Same decorations. The bands are still going to be the same place. Do I want to see something cool? I can't turn on the actual bands because it crashes my game because single player does stuff like that. I don't know why. But if I grab a shulker, turn this lever on. There we go. Now it whispers to you when you're inside of a band. Right there. Turn that lever off just so it doesn't spam me. So yeah, today I'm just going to show you what I have so far. You can give your feedback on it. And let's go from there. May as well make this collaborative. So, starting out with, we have the portal hallway. I'm going to actually turn down this music for myself. You come in, same as before. You have a guard there watching you. You go this way over to your bed. This is pretty much exactly the same. Only difference is the bed gate. Now this uses a neat little thing where... Let me just remove this obsidian so I can go in here. Actually, let me go down a block as well. If I were to power this piston... Oop. Hold on. There you go, I just sent my spawn to the block. You don't have to give feedback. It'd be nice, but it's not required. Yeah. 4.1 does have a few flaws, especially the nether portal. That's quite broken. I'm reworking the entire inside. The outside I think is fine. I don't think nobody's really gone and just like blasted through the outside, except for banning the guards and they're just mining down. I do have plans to do that. How do I make the alarms? I don't have Lightmatica. Hold on. I have a Lightmatica schematic. I could just like paste that down. Otherwise, I just grab note blocks, grab some blocks, pretty much randomly tune them until it sounds good and use that. In fact, I could do that right now. I usually use glowstone and iron blocks. I need observer. Where's the observers? There's observers and a piston. And if I head over here, that, no block. There. 2 more. There we go, alarm. Hello, Quinn. Anyways, back to showing you what I currently have. I'm keeping the 4 cells. In fact, you can see all 4 cells right here. They are slightly shorter, but I think wider. I can't remember. I think the cells were 5x5 before. These are 4x4. These are perfectly fit to have end crystals in them, so there's no space on the bottom, no space on top, no space on the sides, and no overlap. It's just a 2x2x2 square. The hallway over here lets you see into the cell. Into this minecart, you can see in. Right-click the daylight sensor, you can pearl through. You can press this button to trigger an alarm. I don't have lockdown set up yet. And you can also open and close the bed tunnel. Like this. And toggle between killing and respawning for the bed. Like this. Also, farewell JT, Quinn, and Benjamin. Sorry you have to go so soon, even though it is 11 o'clock. Hello, Fade. Or Faded. I think I'm going to work on the guard areas for this stream. Just because I need to get those done before I can really do the rest of the visitor hallway. Although, I mostly need to decide if I want to add some sort of second decontamination in this long stretch here. Also, let me go full screen. I might have just broken the video entirely. Okay, good, it didn't. Anyways, right now, you die, respawn here on a 1-player detector, and can walk over to here. As soon as you respawn, it also closes off the bed, so no end tricks. And then once you walk over here, it's just a long empty hallway, so it's probably a good idea to put something in here. Maybe like a stasis chamber. Just so that if you do something bad in here, you can get teleported out. And then down to here. Hello, Rachel. You'll have the visitor hallways. Down below, prisoner hallways. Okay. So, guard areas. Well, there's going to be a guard hallway underneath here. I'm not sure how far... Actually, should guard areas go below or above the cells or both? I think the warden should actually go down here somewhere. Like, if I just grab... Let's use granite for now. The walls to the warden's room can go here just for, like, safety reasons. And then maybe put floor here. Then they could go up to get into cell access. They could... They could then also just be... They're out of the way. You can't pearl glitch into them, and you can't boat glitch into it. And wardens control cell access. So, that's good there. Could also add a second... Actually, no, it's not necessary to have a second ring for x-rays down here because guards are following you anyways. The only issue is this wire, so I should probably put it... Let's see. Actually, wait. I think that'll be fine. I know, I should probably put it over here. Put the warden room here. Then that way, the display panel will still work. And there's plenty of space. It's out of the way, guards can't get to it. And stuff like that. Oh yeah, bands as well. I'll probably do like, for the Hades like KFC thing I did. I'll have a dual suicide band. Actually, I'll probably do 2 center suicide bands. Followed by a small ring of them on the outside too. That'll cover the inner bands. Probably even go all the way up to the wall, because why not? And just be more secure in general. that should hopefully stop pretty much all the ban the guards and mine down techniques. Also make sure that it's below or at or below this green line. This crying obsidian line here is Y70. Portals can generate down to here. And this line here is Y45, which is 20-ish blocks below that. So TNT minecarts can kill anything above here. So as long as all the bans are down here per se, it should, in theory, be impossible to blow them up. But I'm also going to have detectors that will detect that as well, just because why not? I'll have tons of extra lights to spare because I'm no longer having a second decontamination. Actually, I put the Warden Room here that lines up with these wires perfectly. So yeah, I think this is a good place for the Warden Room. Maybe. I don't know. It requires this to be put onto a server, which would require downloading a 1.16.5 jar. So we'll see. We'll probably have Jerry review everything. Obama, maybe he'll do stuff. I don't know. We'll see. But for now, it's just like the main design, getting everything wired up, which is mostly what I do in prisons. So yeah. Anyways. Oh yes, these lines are for up here. Let's get the Warden Room done, I guess. So the water's, it's gonna have water on the floor, so that should be fine for chorus fruit. Which means, in theory, as long as the blocks, or these walls here are 3 blocks thick. This should be fine. Actually, even like 2 blocks thick should be fine. Yeah, 2 blocks thick should be plenty. So I can do walls like this. In fact, let me just use granite for now. Hello. Emmer. I'm not going to try to pronounce that. Sorry. I'll just call you Emma. V2? What was V2? I forgot already. This is going to be a massive version. Let me look at V2. It's been so long since I last looked at the old updates. V2... Yeah, no, this is going to be way bigger than V2. This is going to have everything V2 had, but more. Like, this is a complete complete rebuild of the entire inside of the prison. Whereas V2 was large-scale security updates that kept the basic shape of the prison. Like, this includes all the guard room rework stuff I was talking about. It has a better bed gate. It stops the end exploit. It stops portal stuff. Prevents TNT minecarts from blowing up the bands. All that good stuff that was discovered since version 4 came out. Or not really discovered, but like started to be used. I don't know how much of it was already known. I think the portal stuff was a recent discovery. Yeah, okay, so right now the only issue with everything being this slowed down is that it might be possible to get up into the Warden's room in 20 seconds. But I think I have a solution to that. If I make it so that suicide is instant, or auto suicide is instant, but make it so that the warden reconnecting can turn it off, and then allow the warden to like put down his own protection item or something. That could work to allow the guards to formulate a plan while also preventing the attackers from getting on. So, for example, zone protection item is 32 by 32 still, I believe. So if I go down here and TP 32, 32, was that positive or negative X? Negative Z, I mean Z. That puts this corner all the way over here. So a zone protection item would cover from here probably over to the walls over there. That would be plenty of space. Everything outside of it would be locked down. So if the warden gets on, enables zone protection item when nobody else is in the area that he knows for sure, then that should stop any like purling instantly, as well as coming down from the top. Blue sparse and helps ZFN. I'm just gonna leave that there. So zone protection item. Let's just say I put item frame here. Boom, zone protection item. TP there. Set block to do 50 down. Let's go back, do 32 the opposite direction. $50 stone. Grab a wand. You have granite blocks and a secure block in Minecraft prison building, as you know. Basically bedrock. Okay, walls. Let's do lime concrete. Those are not the same height. But whatever, I'll just trim it down. Wait, did I do relative 50? Oops. Okay. So, now, it doesn't quite go all the way to here, but it covers enough. If somebody is trying to attack, you trigger lockdown, well, suicide, like, pearl up. Trigger suicide, which will kick everybody. Then at some arbitrary point, the warden can log in, quickly put down zone protection item, and work out either getting the guards in or dealing with themselves. That should prevent purling. Mining should also be prevented, in theory. At least for the most part. Because same but opposite, you come down, trigger suicide, everybody gets kicked. Warden, let's say 20 minutes later, logs in, puts down zone protection item. Good to go. You make sure lockdown is enabled, which it should be if auto suicide is triggered. That'll lock down the entire outer ring down to, you know, how, what Y coordinate is this? 64. Let's move it down. Move 64 minus A. Undo. Wait, no, redo. That was right. So yeah. I think it can detect joining for 1 tick. I should probably test that. I know it has 2 tick delay, but I'm pretty sure it can detect 1 tick. I'll test that later. Hopefully it doesn't fail me. Basically, if I remember correctly, this purple